I see you're a Beatles fan.
A little bit.
What's your favorite Beatles album?
Let It Be.
The Food Patrol stopped by a restaurant in McAllen that is a shrine to the Fab Four. It was New York Deli in McAllen, and they say their food is so authentically New York, even New Yorkers applaud it. Now, I also went to an Asian bistro and bar in McAllen that decided they just didn't want the Food Patrol looking over their kitchen. Here is what's que rico and what's que asco in tonight's Food for Thought. We're headed to the New York Deli. Now, they say this place is good. In fact, this place is so good that if you find out you're coming here, you might start singing and dancing for joy. And I'd be joining you, but there's one problem. You see, I can't sing or dance. The New York Deli on 829 Dove Avenue in McAllen has been at the location since 2004. Everybody seems to enjoy its New York Deli style, even in Texas. The menu covers classics from the city so nice they named it twice. That list includes the Reuben sandwich or even lox and bagel. It did good on its October 3rd health inspection report. Its score was a 0 in total compliance. The owner, Gilbert Rendon Jr., is from the Valley, and we couldn't help but notice he had a lot of a certain band's memorabilia. I see you're a Beatles fan.
A little bit.
A little bit. What's your favorite Beatles album?
Let It Be.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Let it be, let it be. See, I told you, I can't sing or dance. But there was an obvious follow-up question here. What's your least favorite Beatles album?
I don't think I have one.
Really? You love them all?
Yellow Submarine, though, is not on the top of the list, for sure.
Okay. And then the Food Patrol had to bring up the question of whether he's had anyone who doubts the credibility of his claim that he runs a New York deli when he operates in Texas. So has any New Yorker come in here and said, this is not authentic, you should see it in Brooklyn?
They come in, and then we make them true believers once they leave.
Oh, wow. He has a lot of people on staff, and they've been with the business for years. And he's proud of the hard work they do to make the place perform well on health inspection reports.
We have a daily checklist, so we keep on top of that. So it's not too hard once you get the right people in the right spots.
Okay, so now that it's on, let it be. And now it's Chaosco time. The Food Patrol headed to Zen Asian Bistro and Bar on 4129 West Expressway 8320 Suite in McAllen. It did not do well with its October 10th food health inspection report. McAllen gave it a 17. Among corrective actions called for were food employees observed not washing hands. Some food was undercooked and cross-contamination of raw and cooked foods. Are you the owner or the manager here?
Assistant manager.
Now, we spoke with a gentleman who told us he was the assistant manager. He says the corrective actions were taken but could not provide certification. Can we inspect, though? It says the employees were not washing their hands. That's been solved. Is that correct?
That's all been solved.
I guess it's taken a while to get hot. The hot water tap in the sink was not getting hot, and the paper towels behind me were out. The raw food did seem to be kept away from ready-to-eat food. The workers showed the Food Patrol a thermometer being used to check the food temps. But then the assistant manager came back and let the Food Patrol know we weren't welcomed after all.
Okay, my boss said that we disagree to do the interview or whatever.
Okay, so you want us to leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that's Food for Thought. Que rico, que asco.